Right. So we're going to be reviewing what we discussed on the previous lesson, just to make sure that we're all on the same page about what was discussed. Just a minute. Yep. Close this. So on our previous topic, we discussed paragraph headings, topic sentences, and how to use keywords to find things that we are looking for, answers that we are looking for, right? We discussed SAQs, right? Short answer questions, and whatnot. Do you remember everything we discussed? Was there anything that was confusing or you didn't really understand or anything like that? Does anyone have any questions? No? All right. Right. So, um, we also started on something, the format for layering your answers, if you remember. Do you remember this? So, about the speaking section part one, right? The interview, yes. So, we discussed how to not make your answers fall flat. Yeah. So if say the examiner asks you if you're good at art, instead of just saying yes, I'm good at art, you could layer it a bit further, right? By providing the answer. Actually, I think I gave I gave a word for that. Do you remember? uh, an abbreviation for this strategy. Do you remember? Area. Do you remember? Area. Do you remember this, guys?
Yeah, but I'm thinking there was a T, but I think no, there's a reason. So
Uh,
the area,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So
that's it.
answer, reason, example, and answer. Right. So yeah, we did all of that. I think we practiced something here. Yes. And right. So we did this in groups. Yeah. So that all is good. Now we're going to talk about a small tip, right? Called conversation repair. Now, if you are answering a question or if you're talking with the examiner and you realize that you've made a mistake, right? Or you're not on topic, or the answer you're given is not really relevant, right, to the question, right? There are better ways to correct yourself. Yes. Uh, to not say, oh shit, right? But instead of saying that, we can use certain expressions, right? So instead of saying, oh crap, oh yeah, I made a mistake, I'm sorry, something like that, you could say, that's not exactly what I meant. And then you understand, you change lanes. Or you could say, let me put it another way, right? Or perhaps I should clarify, I don't mean to say this. What I really meant to say is that. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay. Or even after you've given your answer, you could come back and say, hey, I don't think I explained it properly. Allow me to, you understand? Yeah, so yeah, it says conversation repair refers to addressing and resolving miscommunication or misunderstanding during a conversation. It involves recognizing when the other person does not understand what you are saying. Hold on. Wow, I see. Yes. So does not understand what you're saying and taking steps to clarify or explain your message to promote better understanding. Now, is there anyone here who doesn't understand what conversation repair is or how to execute it? Any questions on this? No? All right. So today we will be focusing mostly on speaking, right? Today's both lessons we will be speaking a lot. Yeah. So we are going to kick it off right away by working in pairs. Yes. So we will be breaking into groups. How many people are on the call now? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2 rooms should suffice. Now, guys, I would like to really clarify that apart from the fact that we are learning how to answer IELTS questions, I am also trying to equip you with practical skills that you can use, out there, right? Speaking to people, right? Finding the right words, learning how to get yourself back on track. All of these things are skills that you will take not only to your IELTS exam, but outside in the real world. Okay, so this is an opportunity for everyone here to pick up useful skills for communication. Yes. So, right, let me go ahead and create the rooms. What's going on here? Okay.
Excuse me, which page is that so I can open it?
What page? That is page number
74.
74, right?
Thank you so much.
So
Yep.
we're going to do 2 tasks in this room. So before you've seen my screen, right?
Yep.
Good. So before we break into the rooms, I'd like to clarify what the tasks are so that we don't have to return here to do these tasks. Yes. So the first task is we're going to work in pairs, in groups, and we're going to use the following situations to practice conversation repair techniques, right? So these are the expressions we'll be using to practice. Yeah. So you're discussing career aspirations with your partner. You mention your interest in pursuing a career in journalism, but your partner thinks you mentioned psychology, right? So we have 1 and 2. And yes, also, this is for the partner, right? So you might hear your partner say any of these things, right? Like, sorry, could you say that again, please? Or, sorry, I didn't quite hear the question. Could you say that again, please? Sorry, I missed that. Could you repeat the question? Excuse me, I didn't hear what you said, or I beg your pardon. Could you please repeat the question? Sometimes you might even hear, I didn't catch that. Have you heard that before? Has anyone heard that before? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, could you please repeat what you said? I didn't catch that, or I didn't quite catch that. So all of these are expressions people use to tell that they didn't understand what you said. Yeah. So, and then we will also do task number 10. It says to use the given scenarios, practice speaking part 1, take turns in being a candidate and an interviewer. So, this task number 9 is very short, is very straightforward. It's just to get you guys to practice these expressions. So it should be quite short. I think 5 minutes should suffice for that. But the main task here is for one person to be the interviewer and ask the other, right? Go through, yes. And then when it's time, the other person will switch to scenario 2, right? So the first person will switch to scenario 1, and the second person will take scenario 2. Is that clear? Is that clear for everyone? Right. So
Yeah.
let me make sure that everybody here, or because it will depend. Is Paulina here? Paulina, are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Paulina, will you be joining us for this group task, this paired task?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It will be really great. Okay. So that you can get some practice with, speaking with other people in English. Yes. So in that way, I can section the rooms into 3, right? So 1, 2, yes. So there will be 3 rooms so that everybody will have a. Okay, I lost Paulina. All right. How do I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh well. Okay. I'll just make it into 2 groups then. Right. So let's go.
So do we discuss the questions or like non-accidentally making wrong assumptions?
No, I mean, like, you can. This is pretty much like freestyle, right? The main point is that you get a practice in. So
Okay.
I'll be watching you guys as usual, and yeah. So let's go. So yeah, Flip, the rooms are open. So
I know.
all right.
Ilya or Roxana?
I can.
Okay, so hello, let's start our examination. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Roxana Kozarova. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more.
Okay. I'm 15 years old, and right now I'm studying in 10th grade, but I just want to pass IELTS exam for my future. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's very
so
good that
let's.
Clip. It's very good that Clip prompted you to give more information, Roxana. So you see, so always you have to go a bit overboard, right? You have to
Yeah, okay.
say more. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with our examination. With the first question. Do you have a bike?
No, I don't have a bike, unfortunately, because I was moving several of times from my different houses because there is a war in my country and I don't have a specific place to live. Just maybe tomorrow there will be a war also in my city, which means that I have to move again. So unfortunately, right now I don't have a bike, but I would like to have. I really like to ride on them, and I guess that's a really cool activity.
Okay,
Yeah.
so imagine that you have a bike. How do you think? How often will you use it then?
I guess each weekends. Unfortunately, my schedule is really crazy right now. So I have to deal with all of that. And on weekends, I have just to relax. And the best way to relax is to go outside and to have some outside activities like riding a bike.
So, as I understand, you had a bike previously, but could you please tell me how old were you when you learned how to ride a bike?
I was probably somewhere like 6 years old, I think so. That was my first time when I was riding on a bike, yes, while I was like my father and my granddad were teaching me how to ride it, and that was a really cool experience. First of all, I was really firstly when I was trying to ride a bike, I was kind of uh, scared, but then I understood how it's working, and that was really fun for me.
Okay, so you said that you moved a lot, unfortunately for not really good reason, but you saw a lot of places. Do you think a lot of people in your country use bicycles right now?
Yes, right now, yes, like
But,
totally.
uh,
In
just
Poland,
interject. Flip, since you are being the interviewer, right? In any
Yeah.
time that you don't hear something or you didn't catch something, you can use these expressions over there. Yes? I mean, like,
Okay.
sorry, could you say that?
But right now I don't have any problems with
Yeah,
hearing
yeah, yeah.
anything.
I'm just pointing it out to you. So if
Yeah,
you,
okay.
yeah, okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Bicycle should be inaccurate.
Yeah, I think I really like the system where hello?
Yeah, hello?
Uh,
Oh, yeah, my Zoom just disappeared, the window.
Okay.
So I really think bikes should be encouraged because even though you would think it's really inconvenient to not be allowed to walk until you're 5 and having to use a bike to do otherwise, but actually, I'm not able to say that because I started walking and look where I am, not on moon. So I guess there's a reason for that, so you don't jump and just follow the moon suddenly. Maybe that.
maybe that's going like that, but I actually quite understand how it's going. How do you fell out of the moon?
What? Didn't quite catch you.
How do you fell out from the moon?
Yeah, I believe I told the story once already. I just, I was just walking around and suddenly
Yeah.
not Earth, moon shaked a bit. And, I, from fear, I jumped in the moment. And then the next thing I remember, I'm just falling.
And then gravitation.
Yeah, entering Earth's atmosphere wasn't really nice.
Hey, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
I am continuing on my backstory. You heard the first part of it already.
And how about the questions? The questions.
Yeah.
I mean, we already answered them.
Yeah.
My scenario one. So now my turn. I'm the turn.
I see. Ivan,
Good
can you
morning.
share this on your screen? Can someone?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's no problem. Where is
I
it?
mean, I have them. But
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Well, why is it?
good morning. Can I say RT, please?
Yeah, why not? I need to find it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
thank you. Okay, everything checks out. Okay, so are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go then. So, do you often have dreams when you sleep?
Last like 2 years, I don't think so. I have like 5 dreams or
Just a
so.
minute. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There are two things that I want to point out here. First of all, Artem, you're supposed to allow him to introduce himself. Who is he? Where is he from? Like,
Oh, yeah, introductions probably.
you give the
I
introduction.
mean, it would take up time. I know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just taking time. We know
You know,
what
you
we're
you don't
doing.
you don't have to
What is
get
the
ready
fuck?
to answering who you are. It's not like a complicated question on IELTS. It's not graded, anyways.
Yes. Secondly, we are supposed to use. Can you scroll up, Ivan?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes. So Ivan, if you ever get off course, right, you can use the conversation repair point since you are answering
Yep.
the questions, right? And for Artem, if you don't hear something, you can use the ones below, right? So
Yeah, I actually used it once when he asked a question which wasn't there, so I was a bit confused.
okay, good. So yeah, feel free to use all of these. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Just a minute. I will check out something and I'll be back.
sure. Okay, so how often do you have dreams when you sleep?
When I mentioned earlier, like last 2 years, it's so weird because I have like not problems, but I sleep not a lot. I'm sleeping like 5-6 hours a day. and I'm actually don't having so many dreams. Yeah.
Okay, and I think next question I have in list is quite strange because the question is phrased,
Yeah,
do you
yeah, yeah.
usually remember your dreams? But how would you know that you had a dream if you don't remember them? So I will ask a different question. Do you
Okay.
usually remember if you have a dream? Do you usually remember it clearly, or you just know the fact that you had a dream but don't know what about?
Sometimes it depends. Because sometimes I had like I can to I don't know all the story, or sometimes have like like a part of it, like a little parts when you need to put together like a puzzle, but sometimes there is no some quite parts of it, so usually I'm remembered, but it can be not full story.
Okay, makes sense. Do you think they are important to remember though, or just random gibberish your brain makes up?
It depends, I think, because when do you need to talk about it? It's so funny to talk about them, because like it's weird, because I have weird dreams. Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah, okay.
sometimes it makes sense to remember it, sometimes not.
Mhm. Do you know what daydreaming is? Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
So, do you have daydreams?
I need to think about it because I don't remember them.
Sure, take your time.
Probably.
Guys,
I
I
said
need to learn
probably.
what a daydream is. Daydream.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah?
Yeah, I specifically asked what daydreaming is. Like, asked if he knows, just
But
so.
if you say so, I need to check my.
Because daydream is, I think, a bit different from what you are talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So to
think.
clarify, right, a daydream is pretty much like you getting stuck in an imagination, right? Of course,
Yeah.
it's not a dream per se, it's just you like, imagining a scenario, right? That is most
Oh, it's yeah. I know it. I think about it, but
all right, right.
yeah.
So yeah, I'll be back. I'll go
It's-
check out. I'll go check up on the other guys. Yeah.
Okay.
16:40
Oh,
to 10 p.m. and so on.
hello there.
So, I,
Hi.
yeah,
How's it going?
We
everything is
finished
great.
our task.
Good. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Yeah. You can keep talking. Wait, is Ilya here?
Yeah, Ilyas here, he just offed his mic. And he's here, he's answering the questions.
But he's already answered the questions with you.
Yeah,
He
he already
answered.
answered.
He
Okay.
just without his mic, but
Okay.
he's here.
Okay. Yeah. We should be wrapping up soon. So yeah, let me go check up on the other guys and then we can return.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
When I have like the dreaming, I start to think a lot, and I try to kind of write a song of it, because it's like weird, and you start to thinking how to put it together. Yeah. So usually it's not have any scenario. It's more kind of, yeah. I don't know. I would say
Okay, makes
probably.
sense. I don't know what they expect by you, what kind of daydreams you usually have. It's not like they have a
I mean, like,
consistency,
what
it's
do
just
you
thoughts.
usually think about, right? I mean, sometimes I daydream about like what I'm gonna eat all weekend, you know. all the snacks that I have at home and all of that. So yeah, it's mostly about like what you usually like find yourself imagining about. As a writer, as a fiction writer, I daydream about my stories a lot. Yeah, I could be in the metro, I could be in the train, just sitting, just looking in the sky, just like, what do I do with this character? How do I? Yeah, I'm like mostly doing that. So, yeah,
I mean, that's you pulling overtime when you're not supposed to, so I guess good for you.
Wait, what did you say? That I'm planning ahead of time when I don't have to?
I said you pull in overtime because, like, for a writer, your work is like, coming up with stories and writing them. So when you're coming up with stories, you're working. So when you're working, when it's not supposed to, you're actually overtiming.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, as a writer,
I
there's
don't think you get paid for that though.
no, you don't get paid for that, but as a writer, you work all the time. You work 24/7. Your
Yeah.
brain is like, yeah. I could literally be ready for bed and I'm like, I had a really cool idea. How
Shower ideas.
Yes,
Man,
shower.
shower ideas is
Shower.
like weirdest ones.
Yes. Honestly, some of my best ideas have come up when I was in the shower. So yeah,
Me too.
yeah, it happens a lot. In the bed.
I mean, it's just a great, how do I say it, chemical term, actually, reaction set. I need to.
Uh-huh.
Oh, perfect catalyst
Yeah,
for
catalyst,
daydreaming
yeah.
because like you don't have to focus on anything during it, so you
Yeah.
have a great time to daydream and think about
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, so usually my showers can be very long because I just get lost in a daydream, you know? Yeah, thinking
Yeah,
of
it's me.
like how to make this. What ability do I give to this character? What would be thematically correct for this character? What are some quirks that will make this character interesting? And stuff
I
like
mean, abilities don't necessarily have to be thematical to a character, and I would think it's even more fun for a character, not always, but sometimes when a character has ability that just, it depends on the context. Like if you get an ability which is near to you, it's okay. But if you get a random ability, it's a fun trope to like look around, poke around to have a character whose ability just doesn't fit them at all,
Well,
and they
yeah,
have to
yeah.
find a way to how to use it because it's not like they didn't ask for this ability.
Yeah, that also works. That also works. It can totally go against the character, or it can also fit the character. It depends. It really depends on like what you're trying to achieve with this character. For example, yesterday I was like, I think it was a stupid idea, honestly, because it really seemed like a really wonderful idea at the time. But this morning I've been thinking about it and I'm like, will it really work? Because like I have this story that I'm creating and it has to do with like it's kind of like inspired by like dungeon system type stories, and my characters need what did I name this class again? I forgot. So many ideas that I forget sometimes. Let me see.
What does it do?
So this is okay. So I'm creating classes and warden. Good. So these are like kind of like guys who use shield, like who specialize in defensive magic, and so they need a warden. They need like someone who specializes in defensive magic, and I have to introduce a character who is like a really good warden, right? But like I wanted to introduce him in a way that is kind of like funny and makes him like unique, right? And then I was thinking of like, what if I created a character who who is like so, how do I put it? So squeamish, so he's so cowardly, right? And so like so soft that he relies on his shield for everything, even everyday everyday activities, right? It's like he's constantly like holding his shield, even when he's like frying chicken, he's hiding behind the shield and making sure that the oil doesn't splash on him. And you understand? And it sounded
Yeah,
to me at the time because it's like he even sleeps with his shield, and so like it's like wow, okay, this guy.
actually really fun trope to look around at, but
Yeah.
I think you would have to you have to make like backstory. So like this character was a warden for a long time, because otherwise how would he get so attached to his shield?
Yes.
Maybe a sad backstory on how he got attacked, but he had a shield, so he never let
Yeah.
it go or something.
Yeah. So introducing him that way makes the person feel like, wow, okay. This guy is not like your usual, like, tank tough guy. He's just like, a guy who's like
I
really,
mean, he's tough, but not mentally.
yes. Yeah. So I did
I
remember.
mean, one thing defensive magic doesn't get you is mental stability.
Yes. Yeah. So I have to think of that. And talking about thematic abilities, yeah, I have to think of a lot of them. So yeah, it's
What I said before about an ability not fitting the character, I mean, I would think it would make sense for every character to have some degree of dissociation with their ability if they didn't have it for like 10 years or something.
Mhm.
Because, like, if you got an ability right now, you would probably not be able to use it instantly. Not because you are not able to, but just because your mind isn't like, you have to think in a way that ability is your natural, like it's natural to you. It's like breathing to you, but not before some time you can't.
Oh yes. I agree with that.
It's like getting a sword suddenly. It's not like you're going to be able to use it instantly.
It reminds me because in terms of that, I have one other comics that I am working on for Webtoon. I don't know if you know this platform. And my protagonist, it's a gag comedy. Do you know what a gag comedy is, guys? Gag comedy.
Yeah.
It's like One Punch Man. It's like it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to. It usually has like a lot of like silly comedy. And so even the protagonist's abilities is pretty gaggy, right? The point is that um, he is a half demon, half angel. He's a half demon, whatever, that lives in the human realm. He is the protector of the human realm, right? And his magic does not consume mana, it consumes money instead, right? So he has to he has to pretty much like work to earn money. He has to work like side jobs, cleaning, I don't know, babysitting, whatever that he can find to do because his breed of, people don't like to work with people like him, basically. So the point is that he suffers to earn money. And he's not very, keen on spending this money for magic because he could use it to pay rent or whatever. And so, yeah, his ability kind of like works because he doesn't want to spend this money for magic, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So it goes totally against what he is trying to do. But yeah, it kind of works. Kind of works. So yeah, this is something that goes opposite to what the character wants, but it is an ability for him. So yeah. Anyway. So I think that the other guys are done with their discussion. Just a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to switch back to the Zoom, but it's not. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got confused a bit. So yeah, guys, let's go back to the call and let's wrap up the first part. Yeah. All right, where's everyone? Okay, Artem is back. Yeah. In any case, I can show you some things from this comics web comic that I'm making. Uh-huh. Are you seeing this?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a storyboard. Um, yes, and this is the character that I was talking about, and here he's kind of like in a monologue about how he hates spending money to get magic, right? Yeah, and so here he's fighting a demon, right? And he has to activate his magic ability. Uh, and he starts this monologue with magic's a liar, and he talks about how magic uh, basically offers the power to exact your will on something, but it always demands something back. And yeah, it could be mana. We all know what mana is, yeah? Mana in
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
and
are you drawing this? Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, so a suspicious amount of mana, vitality, years of your life, even pieces of your soul with every single use. Um, yeah, that's his savings, by the way. Yeah, and what does he lose in exchange for his magic? Yeah, his money.
excuse me, and about this monologue, I know that something like this was told by John Constantine in
Yeah,
DC Universe. Yeah, he also had such monologue in one of DC
I see.
cartoons.
I see. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So yeah, not nearly as poetic, but twice as painful. Right. So yeah, he has to uh, deal with the fact that he has to spend his money for magic. And then yeah, he he activates his magic by sacrificing the money that he has earned. So instead of sacrificing his energy or mana, he uses money for that.
Yo. And you are drawing this.
there
Yeah,
is one small
Yo.
problem with this concept because
yeah,
with magic you can transmutate something and create more money with loss of money.
Yes.
yeah. But magic has limitations, you understand? And his
Yeah,
magic,
I understand.
yeah, his magic,
But he
not,
can
yeah,
use,
yeah.
I don't know, for example, $1,000 to break into the bank and no one will know about it. And then he will get 2-3 millions.
Yeah, but the problem here is that he's trying to live a normal life, right? He actually like works like he works like random gigs around the city. In the previous episode, he was a mascot. I think Ukrainians call this animator, like right? He was a mascot at a kid's birthday party. So
Oh,
yeah, he's trying to lay low, but when a demon like appears, he has to, it is his job to deal with it. And so, yeah, here, let me see. I think there's, yeah. So the demon like shoots this like ball at him, like energy ball. And yeah, his ability is like summoning these like arms, like hell fists. I call them hell fists. And yeah, he catches this ball, and then it's like he's struggling with it. Oh yeah, I really liked making this panel. I like dynamic panels, and he's like struggling to contain the ball, and then he's like, I'm just kidding. He's a troll. He just like $0 technique. It means this doesn't cost him magic. It doesn't cost him money to use this type of technique. And then, do you understand what uzumaki means in Japanese?
Not really.
no.
It means spiral. So it's usually like used to signify a spiral or a drill. a drill, right? And then he drills through the ball because his arms have become like really powerful. Yes. It's a really fun project to make. It's just really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like doing this with my boys, and we have a lot of fun, like making it, laughing whenever we make it, because yeah. But I suppose the key point here for us is that we make him look as much as a villain as possible, even though he's actually a very sweet and kind character. Yes. So yeah, it's a really fun project to make, but yeah. Anyway,
And is like first,
is there what?
sorry, how should I? First part's already out, or it's like
No, no,
it
no.
is the first part.
We are storyboarding. Yeah, we're storyboarding. Yeah, and he makes a lot of like references, a lot of like he makes a lot of like references to pop culture, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, police arriving, and then yeah, we're just sketching ideas, just like fooling around and seeing what we can do. Yeah. Yeah. Here he made a reference to Spider-Man and Demon Slayer. And yeah, and then
Trendy name.
he breaks the fourth wall. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Deadpool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. He breaks the fourth wall quite a lot. These are his partners, his wives, by the way. He has 2 wives. Yeah.
Yo.
Yes.
Okay, so he's we can say that he is well, like not really from our planet, or he is just Muslim.
Oh yeah. Okay, funny one there. Yeah. So anyway, guys, we're gonna go on break now. When we return, right, we're going to do more of speaking, right? So yeah, I'll see you at 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. See you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, guys. So today, wait, just you guys are back, right? Artem is not back yet. All right. So today we are, for the second part of our lesson, we're going to have a speaking practice, right? With one of my materials, we're going to talk about a random topic, right? We will learn some new words, and we will also practice our listening with it. Yeah, so it will be a discussion topic with vocabulary and listening practice. Yeah, so let's get into it. Let me open it. Yeah, now from time to time, we will do these type of topics, to bring some level of change to our IELTS course, right? This material is not strictly IELTS. Yes, Roxana, your hand is up.
That was a strange question. I don't know how did it come to my mind, but so look, in IELTS, like we have testers that are asking us questions, looking what we are doing, testing us, and so on. Do
Okay.
they have like a free permission to write IELTS? Like we have to pay for it, but as far as they work in this center, can they just write IELTS for free because they are working there?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I think that if you want to take the IELTS, you will have to pay the registration fee and all of that. So yeah, because these guys, because whatever or whoever they are working for is not just for that office, right? So yeah, either way, the registration fee would have to be paid.
Mm,
Maybe
I
it
see.
might be subsidized by their employer or some, but it must be paid. Yeah,
Mhm.
it must be paid for.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So yeah, guys. So back to what I was saying, I will share the material for this section of our lesson, and we will discuss. So just give me a second there, and there we go. We are live on our topic. Now, who done it? Have you heard this word before? And what do you think it means? Who done it? Anyone?
Maybe it's like searching for people who have done something.
Okay. That is very close. That is very close. Ivan, you are muted.
I know it.
You know it, yeah? So Ivan,
Yeah.
can you tell the class what you think whodunit means?
I don't know. Y- I'm really expected the picture. Who was it? And I think about it.
Okay.
I was like squished together with this word.
Okay, yes. So what do you think it means then, based on the picture, the word, and all of the evidence that has been provided for you?
It's about searching something.
Yes, searching for something, right? As Roxana pointed out. Right. Okay. That is a nice shot. Does anyone else want to give it a shot? Clip, Ilya? Who done it?
Oh, thank you.
No? All right. So guys, to put it simply, right, okay, without me giving you the answer, I would like us to get into the topic, and then you will read and then you tell me then, right? So we have a short text here. This is some little reading practice. So can you read this and then tell me then what you found out? So, did you finish reading?
Yep.
All right. So, what does it mean? What does whodunit mean then? In your own words, based on what you've read, what does it mean? Was it close to
So
what?
that's
Yeah, Clip.
basically we told it correctly. It's like one word for who has done it, and but it's usually applied to detectives or some mystery stories.
Good.
And usually the stories have plot, complex, plot, and a puzzle inside of them.
All right. That is good. So everybody understands what whodunit means now, yes? Yeah? All right. So we will discuss these questions. Can you give any examples of whodunit books, films, or TV series that you know?
I can name with 2 words all 3 of these categories. Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, yes. Yeah, Sherlock Holmes, I suppose, is probably or arguably the most popular example of this, right?
Yeah, but there's also, as written here, books of Agatha Christie.
Yeah. I'm just saying that, like, if whenever you think of like whodunits, what is the first thing that comes to mind? What is the first
I
story
think
that comes to mind?
for me it's Sherlock Holmes because I have 2 tomes of it and I've read them all.
Okay. Yes. Any other examples, Ilya? Is Ilya here?
I think it's the same for me.
Yeah. I said, any other examples of the first question? It says, can you give any examples of whodunit books, films, or TV series?
Mm,
Ilya, did you read the text?
yes.
All right. So do you know any examples of this?
No.
No? You don't like these
Except,
type of stories, yes.
except what has been said. Can't remember anything.
Okay, I see. Roxana? Ivan? Whodunits?
Yes, like there's a lot of different, how you already said, Agatha Christie, Sherlock Holmes. Um, I've recently bought, I didn't read this book till the end, I just started it,
Okay.
but I bought this book in Great Britain as a souvenir. The name is Good Girl's Guide to Mother. It's like also there is a series on Netflix.
Okay, good.
It's like a bestseller, but like I guess it's cool. Yeah.
Okay. I see. So Good Girls, what is the name?
Good Girl's Guide to Mother. Mother. I'm not really sure how to pronounce
Whoa,
it.
Good Girls Guide to Murder. I see.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like a bestseller as far as I do know.
Okay. I see. And are there any famous whodunit authors in your country, in Ukraine? Do you have any famous whodunit authors, modern literature or classic literature, like in history? Do you have any writers like this in Ukrainian history?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
Okay, we don't have any,
Maybe some, but I didn't know.
maybe some of them, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And the next question is, when you read a whodunit novel or watch a whodunit film, do you try to solve the puzzle along with the detectives? Do you?
I'm actually do it faster than
Oh, wow.
than the detective.
You solve
Like
it.
Yeah, I'm solved it like already when they show it someone's died, because it's like there is some different things that's put together when I don't know, when it at the end the detective like shows all the puzzle and solve it.
Okay. I think the word you're looking for is clue, right?
Clue. Yeah, yeah, kinda. I think yeah.
Just a minute. Oh yeah, there it is.
Clues. Yeah, series of clues.
Yes, good. So you're able to put the clues together to solve this mystery.
Yeah,
of the detective.
because when I was kid, like any days, I watched with my grandma, like I know, Midsummer Murders, all of the seasons, all of this, all of like
Alright.
some more serious about it, like all of the Hercule Poirot things,
Okay. So you're very
other,
stories.
yeah.
I understand. All right. Anyone else? Is there anyone else who is like as good as Ivan when it comes to solving these puzzles and mysteries before even the detective arrives at them? No? All right. Now there is this there is this movie called What Happened to Monday? Yeah, What Happened to Monday? Have you watched it before? Has anyone here watched this movie before? What Happened to Monday? Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's a very interesting movie. It is a whodunit also, but there's no, well, I mean, because guys, whodunits don't always have to have an explicit detective. The person investigating doesn't always have to be like a detective. They just like fill the detective role. Do you understand? This movie, the premise, the plot of this movie is that we live in a world where there has been severe overpopulation, right? And for decades, the world government has decided that every family must have one child, right? And not more. Every family on this planet must have only one child. And if you have even two kids, the police and the government will show up at your door and take the extra kid away, and you will never see this extra kid ever again. Right. So it is like a very, very serious crime to have an extra kid. But a woman gives birth to a set of twins, septuplets, seven kids at once. And she decides, no, she doesn't decide because unfortunately, she loses her life giving birth to these kids. But her father, who is a grandfather, loves all these kids, and it was the dying wish of the mother to protect all these kids. So he decides to raise all these girls together in one apartment. Because they are twins, he names them Monday to Saturday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, right? And because they all have the same face, each of them is allowed to go out on the day of their name, right? So let's say that the girl's name is Roxana, right? To Roxana's friends, they know only one Roxana, but in reality, it's 7 different girls. Do you understand? And each of them like comes out on the day of their name. And so they live almost like 27 years this way. It's a very dangerous life, right? And every time they return home, they have to tell their sisters what happened today. Okay, I spoke to Nas today. So if you meet Nas tomorrow, know that we spoke and we spoke about this. You understand? To keep the story concurrent. But at one point, Monday goes out and she does not return home. So this is like a panic, like what happened to Monday? We have to figure it out. And it's a very interesting whodunit. Yeah. So yeah, Roxana, you hand this
It
up.
seems strange, like you said that there's just one kid per family, and you said they live for 27 years like that. They're
Yeah.
not kids anymore after 18 or 19, so they can just go whenever they want to.
Yeah, I mean, you can try, but you will be arrested and something bad will happen to you. So yeah, they have to live in secret, right? So um, they have one wig that they all have to wear, even though they have like when they are home in their secret apartments, they have different hairstyles, different personalities. But when they go out, they have to maintain one personality, one appearance, one everything. You understand? Because it's highly illegal. But the whodunit becomes or comes to the point that Monday is missing, right? And something has happened to Monday. And so what happened to Monday? That is one. And if something happened to Monday, that means that somebody knows that they are hiding, right? So who is it and who is selling them out, right? So it's a very interesting movie where they all play the detective trying to understand this puzzle, right? It's a very interesting movie. So anyway, the last question is, what famous detectives do you remember? You mentioned Sherlock Holmes. Any other famous detectives that anybody knows?
Hercule Poirot. I don't know
James
how it's
Stokes.
pronounced.
Yeah. Oh my God, you have to pronounce it with a French accent. Like, I don't even know how to say it.
Hercule Poirot.
Yes. 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 Right. Okay. So Sherlock Holmes, Hercule Poirot, and anyone else?
James Stokes.
James Docks? Who is this? I have never.
James Stokes.
Who is this? I have never heard.
You've all maybe heard of it.
From where? Ilya? From where? From what story?
Who was it? Иван как будто подозревает на английском.
You don't remember?
I forgot. He asked me for the word, but I forgot how it's how it's translated. Oh,
You have Google.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Suspect. Yes.
Suspect, yeah.
This is like this guy from from the Dexter Morgan's
Okay.
movies. It's Suspect.
Okay. I see.
Every time.
Dexter. The series is called Dexter. Yes.
The series called Dexter, but there was like a guy that always
Oh,
suspects
Dokes.
the main
Yeah,
character.
Dokes. Yeah. Yeah, Dokes. Yeah, the one with the memes. Yeah. Yeah.
One of the famous detective.
Yes.
How it's called? Frank Drebin, like from Naked Gun, or his Police Squad.
Okay. I know this man too. I see. All right. So yeah, these are some famous detectives from fiction, right? So
Batman.
we're gonna go.
He's
Yeah.
also a famous detective.
Who?
Batman.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Batman, of course. Yeah. All right. So let's go on to some vocabulary, guys. Here we're going to guess some words. Yes. So we have the first letter, but we have to guess the words of the first letter. So number one,
Alibi.
alibi. Yes.
Alibi. Okay. I don't know how it's pronounced properly.
Yes. So it's pronounced as alibi. Good. So does everyone understand what this word means? Alibi.
Yep.
Yes. Roxana, do you understand it?
Yep.
Okay. And Ilya? Ilya?
Yes.
Yes. You understand what alibi means, right? Okay. That's good.
Like strong evidence against someone.
Not really. Not evident.
Or it's the counteraction story that
Mhm.
defends someone.
Okay. That could work. Okay. Now B. Roxana, want to give this one a shot? B.
It
What?
has been killed and her husband was the prime scene.
Prime what?
I forgot how it's written.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Anyone else?
Maybe it's prime suspect.
Suspect.
Prime suspect. Yes. Prime
Oh,
suspect.
okay.
That is good. Prime suspect. Okay. C.
Crimes?
No.
No.
Close.
Clues. Good. Clues. Okay. Next. Anyone?
Evidence.
Evidence. Correct. Okay. E. Anyone?
Guilt.
No.
Guilty.
Guilty. Yes. Guilty. That is good. Guys, so far with the words we have encountered, do you understand everything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, because part of what we are doing is we're trying to learn new words, right? Now, even before we get there, I wanted to ask, did you understand every word here in this text?
Yes.
I wanted to ask, but I forgot to ask this question.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Roxana, do you have any questions about this text?
No.
Okay, so it's all good. All right, so guilty. Right. F. What word?
Maybe investigated.
Investigate.
Yes, investigated. Good. G.
Questioned.
Questioned. That is good. And H.
I don't know how the people called it witnessed.
Witness. Yeah.
Yes. Witness. Yes. Good. So all of these words are clear. Yes. Now, all of these are words that you might encounter when it comes to crime. Yeah, the crime theme, right? Or mystery. So, yes. Now, here, I want you guys to discuss this with each other, right? And yeah, you can ask each other these questions and try to find the answers for them. right? So yeah, this is this. We're not going to break into rooms. This is a class discussion. So who'd like to take the lead here? Ivan? You can
Why
ask
me?
Ivan, you can find
I want to answer.
oh, you want to answer it, yeah? Okay, so who would like to ask this question to Ivan then?
I can.
Okay. So
Okay, so I just have to ask these questions to
yeah,
Ivan.
yeah.
Okay, so Vanichka, why might it be difficult to investigate a crime and find out who committed it?
Yes.
Пальчики, дай успех.
Right.
I think, first of all, you don't have so much clues. If you
Mhm.
don't have so much clues, you must find more clues, and then you might be find the person who committed crime.
Okay. So finding clues, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Roxana, since you are asking the questions, can you ask someone else another question or?
Okay, let me think who will answer this question. Okay, Philip, how
Guys,
do
I'll
you
be
think
back, yeah?
crime scenes?
Keep discussing, I'll be back, yeah? Just a minute.
Okay,
Okay.
how do you think crime scenes are analyzed? What should we pay attention to, and where should we look for clues?
A lot of things depends on the type of a crime scene and where it's located, and in general on thousand other factors. But I think if you want to know answers to this question, you should ask them for a police officer who specializes in it, not for a 11th grader who doesn't know a shit about it.
First of all,
Okay.
look at the body.
Okay, this is the best point. And Ilya, what kind of question do detective pose when they want to solve a crime? Question. Sorry.
What you saw?
General type of questions.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. So that's all. What did you see? That's all. Okay. Yeah. So these are
No, I'm sad about general type of questions.
What have you been at September 11th?
yeah. Where were you at the time of the crime? Yes. Okay. That is pretty solid. That is pretty solid. All right. So we are going to go to a video, right? And the purpose of this video is to practice listening, right? But also with visual cues, of course. But we will be watching a video titled Who Done It? Yes? And we're going to watch this, the first part of the video, and then we will answer a question, right? It says, what happened? What do you think happened? And why do you think the detective suspects that Lady Smythe could have
Can I answer it first of all? He had shot in his head. The person who died.
Okay.
We have like Sherlock Holmes. I know 2005. I forgot the word. Cartoon about Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
It was a weird one,
Okay.
but there was like this kind of story.
There was a scenario like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his answers. I know he dies because he don't like his breakfast or so.
He died because he didn't like his breakfast.
Yeah.
I see. So you think something similar? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the original plot of it.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's watch and see. Yes. So.
Clearly, somebody in this room murdered Lord Smythe, who, at precisely 3:34 this afternoon, was brutally bludgeoned to death with a blunt instrument. I want each of you to tell me your whereabouts at precisely the time that this dastardly deed took place.
I was polishing the brass in the master bedroom.
I was buttering his lordship's scones below stairs, sir.
Why, I was planting my petunias in the potting shed. Constable, arrest Lady Smythe.
Right. So, first question, we've already answered it. Yeah, the man has been murdered, right? The second question is, why do you think he suspects Lady Smythe? Why do you think he suspects Lady Smythe?
We don't know how he murdered. How he was murdered. And how we might know?
Well, I
Because
think
it's
there are clues based on, like, you know, what they said or something like that.
yeah, but we don't know how he murdered, and it was like the like biggest clue
Yeah.
we must have. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Roxana, do you have any ideas as to this question? Why do you think he suspects Lady Smythe?
Like the same point as one. For real, I don't have anything to add.
Yeah. Okay. Does anyone else have anything to add? Anything at all? All right. Okay. Okay. Then let's go to the next part of the video. Yeah. We're going to watch it again.
Clearly, somebody in this room murdered Lord Smythe, who, at precisely 3:34 this afternoon, was brutally bludgeoned to death with a blunt instrument. I want each of you to tell me your whereabouts at precisely the time that this dastardly deed took place.
I was polishing the brass in the master bedroom.
I was buttering his lordship's scones below stairs, sir.
Why, I was planting my petunias in the potting shed. Constable, arrest Lady Smythe.
Now, before he tells or he gives his train of thought, I want to ask a very simple question. Since you started watching this video, have you noticed any clues at all? Have you noticed any?
No, he said a blunted instrument. I didn't hear it first time, but I read it.
Has anyone else noticed anything at all? Anything unusual about this whole scenario? No? All right, let's go on then.
How did you know? Madam, as any horticulturist will tell you, one does not plant petunias until May is out. Take her away.
Why, madam?
It's just a matter of observation. The real question is, how observant were you?
Guys, this is a very important question. How observant were you in this entire video? Did you notice anything change in the video? Did anyone notice any changes?
He squat 2 times.
Okay. Anything else? Just as code. How many things do you think were changed in this video?
I understand that it was a lot of things, but
How many do you
which
think?
I
Scenes, I'm sorry, the scene in, I know, this man that's on the back in
Okay.
his hand is a little different. I'm sorry.
Okay. Anything else that was changed? So his clothes, the thing the butler is holding. Guys, we call this person a butler. Yes? You know what a butler means? Butler.
yes.
Good. Anything else? No? Okay. So let's go on and see
You.
how many things. 21 changes. Okay. Now let's see what was changed.
And action. Clearly, somebody in this room murdered Lord Smythe, who, at precisely 3:34 this afternoon, was brutally bludgeoned to death with a blunt instrument. I want each of you to tell me your whereabouts at precisely the time that this dastardly deed took place.
I was polishing the brass in the master bedroom.
I was buttering his lordship's scones below stairs, sir.
But I was planting my petunias in the potting shed.
Constable, arrest Lady Smythe.
So, did you catch any of that, guys? Did you, Flip, did you notice any of these changes, Ilya? Roxana? Of all these changes?
Not really.
Not really, yes? Good. So the point of the video was to express that usually when we are not paying attention to something, it is very easy to trick us, right? So yeah, it pretty much like explains how the conscious mind over focuses on, you know, certain details. Right. So yeah. Now we are going to go to the next section, right? We have a written task here. It says to read the short whodunit and make deductions about who might have killed Mrs. Woods. You would justify your answers to me. So take a second to read. And yes, I will ask you who you think killed Mrs. Wood. So. Now, guys, you can start discussing this with each other once you figure out something, yes? So whoever has an answer, please share it. And yeah, let's begin this discussion.
There said 5 people, but we know about 3 only.
That is strange. He didn't say anything about himself.
About Mr. Woods.
Yeah, he said like,
No. Also, his daughter was studying, his father was doing something, his mother was planting flowers, and he was sleeping. So maybe he wasn't sleeping at all. No.
No, they said 5 people. We
5
have
people
only
lived
3.
together. On Friday morning, Mrs. Woods is found dead. She was
Yeah,
killed.
Mr.
Her
Woods,
husband was asleep.
We have only
Mr.
3.
Woods, their daughter, and
And someone's more. And 2
why?
people
Okay,
more.
we have
no,
Mr.
we have
Wood, his
Where?
mother of Mr. Wood. We
Mother,
have his daughter,
okay.
husband,
his
mother,
father,
daughter, and father-in-law.
And his father,
he,
okay.
and his wife.
Okay. Okay, I'm thinking about... no, sorry. Okay.
Yes, we're suspecting someone, yes. Right. So, who's the perpetrator? Who's the killer, guys?
She being asleep if she was like someone killed her, she should shout or something.
So, who do we think is the suspect here? Who is the... Oh, yeah.
Oh, why is okay? I think like probably the husband. He couldn't be sleeping
Mr.
just
Wood?
because.
Uh-huh.
And why,
Yeah.
husband? Why?
Yes.
Why he must do that? Was
Like,
he
how
might
can
to do
you
that?
why like if you're being asleep and someone is shouting and so on, but then questions to everyone why they didn't do anything, but still.
She's
Uh-huh.
sleeping. You know how people sleeps.
Can it be like the daughter kind of sus because she was studying for her exam, but it's Friday.
Who?
But
But
is
that's
the
not the strong
daughter
evidence.
Daughter.
like Yeah, but she's like, doesn't like I study on Fridays and on weekends, and it's like okay.
You weirdo, you know it.
Uh,
I'm joking.
I don't know. It's too little info. The task says, I think the point of the task is to just stick to like one specific alignment, but it's not how things
And
work.
sorry, how his husband was telling them about activities which his family were doing, and he was
Yes,
asleep.
he was asleep.
Okay, so who is it then?
But I have like a question. What does it mean? Father-in-law was reading a book in his study. Like in his study that he was studying something, or it's like a
A
special
study.
room for studying.
Yeah. A study is usually like a special room where somebody like it's
Oh,
like a mini library, right? So it's like
okay, I see.
place with books and the table and a chair for
Mhm.
student to read. It's a study.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think like it's a husband. How could he know what happened to he was
Maybe
asleep?
maybe he woke up an hour later and called the police.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
but how could he know what happened to other guys, what they were doing
How
in
did
this
he know
time?
that she was killed while he's sleeping?
Like he woke up and saw her body, but like he could wake up like in 8 hours after that, and other like people could be just doing this other stuff, but he have checked it probably. I don't know.
So let's check the answer. The answer is yes. He claimed. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. So how was he able to know what everybody was doing
Oh, yes.
while he was asleep? Right. So that makes him the prime suspect, I suppose. Right. So let's go to a few mystery situations and we will try to guess what the answer is. Right. So let's get into it right away.
Lets me out, huh? Hey, are you a fan of good old Agatha Christie novels? Or are modern works with elements of thriller more to your liking? It's time to test yourself. We're all familiar with typical IQ tests that rate your intelligence level after you've answered 40 standardized questions. But there are some other ways to find out what your inner genius can do. We found several riddles that only a few people can figure out. Do you feel brave enough to crack them? Then go ahead and test your detective skills with these riddles. After each riddle, you'll be given 15 seconds to find the answer. Here we go. Number 7, jailbreak. Jack is placed in a cell with a dirt floor and only one window positioned so high no one could reach it. The cell is empty except for a shovel. It's hot and dry there, but Jack won't get any food or drink anytime soon. He has only 2 days to break out of the jail. If not, he'll die. We know what you have immediately thought, but no, digging a tunnel is not an option as it will take more than 2 days. So, how should Jack escape the cell? What's your guess? Don't forget, you can pause the video.
The
More
heel
time.
out of the dirty chest.
Yeah,
Okay.
just hill of dirt.
Heel of the
You can,
dirt.
You what?
yeah,
He loves
hill
the
of
dirt.
dirt.
He have dirt floor.
I can hear the word you're using, heel.
Yeah.
What do you mean
Of
by
the dirt. Like you
Of the
take
dirt.
this dirt and make a hill and just
a
insert.
hill. Okay. Yeah.
Heel, yeah.
Hill. Not heel, but hill. Hill. Yeah.
Heel.
Okay. A hill of dirt. Okay. Let's see.
Why can't I take my drawings?
All set?
They
Here's
just do.
Well, the way out for Jack turned out to be a piece of cake. He had to use the shovel to make a pile of dirt under the window, climb on it, and escape from the cell. Seriously, who secures prisoners this way?
Okay.
All right,
That is
number
good.
6, a stolen necklace. Mrs. Smith went to the police claiming that her vintage necklace was missing. The woman was upset. When the police arrived, they saw no signs of a break-in, no messed up locks, no misplaced doors. Only one window was broken. There was a total mess inside the house and dirty footprints all over the floor. Surprisingly, the next day, Mrs. Smith was arrested for fraud. Why?
It was just a footstep
is-
of left or right shoe. No more.
So yeah, guys,
And
Like
also
it's the
no
same.
pieces of
discuss
glass
this. I'll be
inside.
back in a second. Discuss this with each other. I'll be back.
Okay. What
Okay.
Philip,
Right
did
now.
you say?
There are no pieces of glass inside of a house.
Yes.
And where is the
So-
footprint? So this way. This must be this way. Or this kind of way.
Why there are no footprints on the window itself? If
Or-
he climbed
Mhm.
in there.
Kind of. And
Like,
on which floor?
He can climb onto it without touching.
Okay.
I can
But
delete it.
Let's see. Let's see.
I can delete it. What to delete it?
Are you ready there? 5 seconds left.
Basement.
Here's the answer. The police were sure that Mrs. Smith lied to them because the window was broken from the inside. If it had been broken from the outside, little pieces of glass would have been on the room's floor.
Okay, who said it?
Yes, yes,
Everyone?
it was correct. It was correct. All right, guys. So yeah, I think that concludes our little whodunit topic. Yes. So we will end here for today. Does anyone have any questions for me? No? All right. So yeah, then I will see you on Monday. Yes, Monday. Okay, okay. So yeah, guys, see you. It was nice meeting you. And yeah, right.
Thanks, yeah.
Thanks, see ya.